Hello! Today I'm really excited for two reasons. The first is that I'm filming in daylight for the first time this year. Amazing, just so exciting. I actually had left my lights out from the last time I filmed, but it turns out that was a waste of time and I needn't have bothered. I should have just put them away then. But how was I supposed to know that I was going to get a nice sunny day at the end of February? The second reason I'm really excited is because today I am launching two new e-courses. So if you follow me outside of YouTube on social media, then you'll probably know that over a year ago I launched my first online course. That course is about planning your work wardrobe. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And I haven't really mentioned it on here before because it's not relevant to books. But today I'm launching not one, but two e-courses that are both related to books. So the first one is called Ignite Your Passion for Reading, Fall in Love with Books. And it's all about finding books that you enjoy. If you're watching this video, then it might not be so appropriate for you, because it's really targeted towards people who don't know what they're doing when it comes to books. People who don't know where to go to find recommendations, people who haven't really heard of BookTube or book blogging, people who go into a library or bookstore and are just overwhelmed by the amount of choice available, people who perhaps loved reading as a child but stopped reading as adults. That kind of thing is for those kind of people. So if you know anybody like that and you'd like to share the course with them, check out the link that I've put in the description because it is completely free. That's right, you don't have to pay to sign up for this course at all. It's a little over half an hour long. There's a bunch of videos on different subjects, different areas of the book community that you might want to explore, places to get recommendations, my suggestions for what to do. If you're in a reading slump, you might also find it useful. At one point I thought that my tagline could be never have a reading slump again, but I think that's a little bit ambitious. So that's not actually the tagline, but I think if you are having a reading slump, it could really help you think outside your reading box and find some new books which might just kick you out of it. Because I believe that you don't just have to wait for a reading slump to pass. There are things you can do to shake yourself out of it. So today I'm going to share, as a little preview of the course and the type of material that's in it, 5 ways to get out of a reading slump. But first, I wanted to tell you really briefly about my second course. So my second course is called Start and Run a Book Club and is for everybody who's ever wanted to run a book club. It takes you through everything you need to do, from finding a venue, choosing books, promoting your book club. This one is not free, but I do have a special introductory offer on, so check out the link in the description for that. Now, on to 5 ways to beat a reading slump. My first tip for beating a reading slump is to go through your bookshelves. Now, I'm not saying you need to get rid of any books. If you feel that way inclined, go for it. But I think that going through your books, seeing what you already have, what you've forgotten about, can sometimes be great motivation for picking up a book. You might find something that you were really excited about, that you put away for a while, and suddenly you remember that excitement and it pushes you into starting reading again. You could read a few pages or a chapter from each book and see if that inspires you to keep reading, like the Try a Chapter tag here on BookTube. Or you could just look at your books. The important thing is to go through your bookshelves, your list of books that you have in your Kindle, and just remind yourself of all the possibilities. Now, this alone may break your reading slump, or you could also try number 2, get out and about. Go to a library, go to a bookstore. Think outside the box that your bookshelves may have put you into. You might be able to find something new to read or get a recommendation from a librarian or a bookseller. They say a change is as good as a rest, and that's why I find this method so effective. That's also why I recommend number 3, try something different. And I mean totally different from what you've been reading recently. A totally different genre, type of writing. Pick up some poetry if you don't normally read poetry, or some non-fiction. If you've never done this before, then you might be thinking, where do I start? And my best advice to you is to ask somebody with totally different taste to you for recommendations. Maybe try watching a new booktuber or reading a new blog. Get outside the community that you're normally in and ask for help. You could even try posting on social media and asking people for recommendations there. Now, number 4 is the complete opposite, which is to reread an old favourite. Something about the familiarity of the words on the page and slipping back into a well-loved story can make me feel excited about reading all over again, so I recommend you give it a go. My 5th and final tip is really specific, and that is to try a children's book you haven't read before. Children's literature is normally quick to finish, easy to follow and deeply satisfying, so it can be a brilliant and easy way to break out of a reading slump. So if you like these tips and you'd like to hear some more, check out my new free e-course, Ignite Your Passion for Reading. The link is in the description. Share it with your friends, spread the word if you think you know people who would be interested, and let me know in the comments what your top tips for getting out of a reading slump are. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You'll see me again soon. Bye!